Housecat. You're listening to JMG Live Music Lounge.
JMG Live Music Lounge. Ready? Let's go.
JMG Live Music Lounge with Jacquari Harris. Hear it first with your favorite music artists and celebs. Interviews and entertainment.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the JMG Live Music Lounge. I'm your host, Jacquari Harris, and thanks for tuning in this week. Today, we have a special pre-show interview with a house music veteran. It's none other than Felix Da Housecat. You know, Felix was happy to talk about his latest tour and his upcoming show at Cle on May 7th. So turn up the podcast and let's go.
JMG Live Music Lounge.
So Felix has been producing music well over 20 years. He's known for his electro house sound and for working with artists such as P. Diddy. I recently spoke with Felix before his show at One Oak in New York, and we talked about everything from playing sober to making new music. So the interview started with Felix discussing the long break he took from touring and how it feels to be back.
You know, it's funny because since 2001, the longest I've had a break is like 2 or 3 weeks. So when I went to Asia, my body was just shot. You know, it was crazy. It just shut down, so I needed time off. I think I was off for like a month, but I think I took a show in Phoenix, and I still wasn't like 100%. So I would say I've been like just chilling out for like almost 2 months. Not, just eating healthy, not partying. None of the things that come with the nightlife. I just walk away from it to reset, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And sometimes you have to do that because, if you've been touring for that long without a major break, and when I say major, I mean like more than a month, 6 months, something like that, then that can definitely wear you down.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Especially at 45.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
So you're in Houston right now?
Yeah, we're in Houston, JMG Magazine.
I haven't been in. Man, the last time I was in Houston, I think was like either 2004, I think, or like late 90s. And I played this rave. It could have been like 2001.
Houston has exploded big time, especially since if you haven't been here since 2001. We have so much going on between downtown, midtown, you name it, event venues, nightclubs, lounges. It's just a little bit of everything. So Houston is definitely on the main stage right now.
Oh, that's hot. I'm looking forward to coming out for the show.
Now, I know you've played instruments like the clarinet ever since you were younger. So do you try to incorporate instruments when you're making new music or for a live performance?
Well, I started playing clarinet, I think it was like 13 to 15. And then I stopped, and when Prince came out with Purple Rain in 84, that's when I was just like... timeline may be a little off because I think I was playing clarinet while Purple Rain was out, and then when that came out, I saw this guy in my band. I was in a high school band, and he was playing all of these Prince numbers, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't play clarinet. I want to get more into production and all that stuff. So I stopped the clarinet, and then I started getting more into production songs, music-based stuff. Yeah, I was self-taught on keys and all that stuff, on keyboards and everything. So I do incorporate live-based music instruments on some of my productions. Most of my productions, I do incorporate that and merge it with synths and electronic music. Sometimes I just go in not knowing and just wait what comes,
Definitely. Just what comes natural, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so I was also listening to. I was on your SoundCloud page because I was stalking you a little bit, and I ran across your "Touch Your Body" mix that you had on your page, which definitely has a nice little deep house sound to it. Do you have any other new releases or mixes coming out soon?
Yeah, I just did a new song with I have a new label launched with my partner out of Montreal and Chicago, called Founders of Filth, and that's what short for Filth. And the first release is a track I did with Jamie Principal, who did Touch Your Body, and the new song is called "It's Your World." Because Jamie's like one of my heroes. I used to listen to, like, Prince and Jamie were like my heroes. I used to listen to them like loads when I was young. So for him to work with Touch Your Body with me, I was sort of like a big thing, because I was like 15 years of in the waiting to hook up. So we ended up doing like 12 songs, but the first release, which is coming, I think in May, I'm not sure, but that's going to be a new single. And then I have a new Felix Da Housecat single on that same single called In the Now, Know Thyself, and then the Jamie Principal track. So yeah, so lots of music coming up this year. So see what happens.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I don't sound excited because I'm just kind of chilling out.
That's what I was gonna ask. I need a little bit more enthusiasm from you, Felix.
I'm super hyped. I'm just chill because I play tonight.
Yeah.
I'm usually like super hyped, but then when I burn out, because I don't think I haven't drank in like 2 months. Because I usually have a drink before I play to get me kind of in the vibe.
Right.
So tonight I won't be drinking, so I'm kind of like consuming my energy. Because whenever I speak on something, like what we're talking, I'm in that moment. I'm there, like it's happening. So like when I'm telling you about Jamie and music, I'm like actually there in the studio working. It's so bizarre.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So I'm just pacing myself and everything.
Well, you have to. You have a big.
I haven't done an interview. It's been a minute since I've done a phone or an interview.
Okay, well, I mean, you came to the right place, JMG Magazine. We're doing it right now.
Definitely. No, it's exciting. Yeah, no, it's exciting.
So I know that you've collaborated with P. Diddy back in 2006. Have you seen him in person or worked with him since?
As a matter of fact, he invited me to. I'm in New York, and he's having a D. He invited me to his. He's doing this thing for the Tribeca Film Festival. This film, I think a documentary, and he invited me, but I have a sound check at the same time of the premiere, so it's going to be a tough one. But no, we're close. We speak like we talk maybe like once every 2 weeks, because we've been working together on and off. We basically working on it out for like 10 years, like since 2004. We probably got we're sitting on 25 songs. So I made 4 or 5 new tracks this year, which we've been collabing on, and he's such a perfectionist. He just wants to redo his vocals, and I always tell him the vocals sound fine, but being Puff Daddy, you gotta respect his wishes, So yeah, we still talking. So he's like a big brother to me.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that after all these years that y'all are still, communicating and working together. I mean, it's definitely time to put a release date on that music.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna have to. I've been, I always hit him up, but I might just end up playing one of the tracks if he comes out tonight and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that, boss. Definitely.
Yeah, that's cool. And, now that you have your show coming up on May 7th here at Houston at Cle, what can your fans expect from your set?
I got fans in Houston?
Oh, yeah, you have fans in Houston. I'll call the club and find out. I'm pretty sure that's why they booked you, because you have fans in Houston.
I think I met some people from Houston on Holy Ship and stuff when I played this ship cruise. But no, what can they expect? It's I'm always vibing off the people. I somewhat have an idea of what I'm gonna do, but if I haven't been there in so long, I try to go through like a whole timeline of my roots to up to now, and I try to squeeze that in to a 2-hour set. Or sometimes I'll just vibe off the people. I never know what's gonna happen, but I'm sure the people are gonna give me some beautiful energy. I'm excited because I haven't been there in so long. Like you said, things have changed so much.
Yeah, definitely, and
are you gonna be there?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be there, and
cool. Cool. Yeah, you introduced yourself.
Oh, I definitely will, and that's Cle's Sunday Sessions event that happens every Sunday, and typically it's outdoors, near their pool area. So I'm not quite sure if you're going to be out near the pool or not, but it's definitely going to be a good venue. So it kind of sounds like you're going to maybe start out a little bit slow, Felix, give them a little bit of that deep house, and then it's going to be a little crescendo where you're going to build it up.
Yeah, let's build it up.
Okay.
Like you DJ, but yeah, that's how I used to play when it's pools or outdoor beach parties or festivals. I'll kind of start off chill, and then I'll get into it, and then boom.
Let them have it.
You jacking,
Exactly. And that kind of leads me to my next question, Felix. So when you're doing multiple shows back to back, do you play the same sets each night, or do you mix it up?
It's weird, because I play on Tractor. Like if I play a good set, like in one city, the next city you might try to play it, but it's different people, it's a different vibe. They might not even be into what another city was in. I'll try to. It's always different every time I play it. I might go in thinking, okay, I'll try this and it might work, but if I see it's not working, I'm on to something else, So I'm constantly like reading people's vibe and their energy. I'm more like I'm kind of unselfish, more for the people, but at the same time I gotta educate and stand my ground.
Oh yeah.
It just depends. It really depends on the vibe and the crowd. But that's a great question.
Well, let me just tell you, I am a little selfish, and so when I come, I would like to hear. You can build it up at the beginning, all you want to, and then, but please keep in mind that I like a little bit of a progressive sound, and throw in a little bit of tribal if you can, and if you have some really hard vocals, then you go ahead and sprinkle a few vocals in there. Then I'll be having a really good time, and I'm not worried about everybody else.
No problem. Well, there you go. I appreciate that, and I'm gonna remember that. And I'm sure you can always come up to the booth and be like, "Look, do your thing," But yeah, I think you'll enjoy it and stuff. And
I'm sure I will.
It'll be fun.
I'm sure it will. Have you ever had a fan or somebody, come and bring you music, or, make like a request or something that just annoyed the hell out of you?
Really, I have people come and be like, if I haven't played a track of mine, they'll be like, 'cause I don't really play a lot of my own music like I used to. So they'll come and remind me like an hour and a half in. They'll be like, can you play Cinnamon or Silver Screen? And I'll be like, oh boy, not again.
Yeah.
But I play it, because that's they want to hear it, So it's sort of like I take it as a compliment, and I'm grateful, So I'd be like, okay, well let me do this, because I'll forget, So, it's rare that people come up to me and ask me to play something from someone else or another DJ or something. It's rare that I get that. When I get it, I just look at it, I'm like, really?
Just, you have to smile and keep it moving, huh, Felix?
Right, exactly.
So with the summertime, coming here soon, there's a lot of events and festivals and just so much stuff going on all over the world. What plans do you have coming up for the summer?
freak me out. And more, it's weird, because I'm loving the States right now, because when I first started playing, the States didn't want to have nothing to do with house after like 89, 90, 85. They were just like over it, and Europe embraced, decided to go to England. I had to go play Germany, England, Paris, and all that and stuff. So it was really new and fresh, But now, the States are getting back hit, and they're getting burnt out on like the oversaturated commercial sound. So everything's going back more underground, new, So for me, it's more exciting, to be stateside. But now all of my dates are coming in from Europe. And I love playing Europe, but I think Europe has gotten spoiled, So I have a lot of dates coming up in Europe right now. But I'm really looking forward to playing Houston next week and New York tonight.
JMG Live Music Lounge.
Thanks for tuning in to the JMG Live Music Lounge. Be sure to follow me, your host, Jacquari Harris, on Instagram and Twitter. And be sure to tune in every Friday for the latest episode. I'll see you next week. Visit jmgmags.com to download the latest episodes of the JMG Live Music Lounge podcast. This portion of the show is sponsored by Avant Media Institute.